Hello friends, today I'm going to talk on a very important subject. Listen to this till the end of the video so that you can take a decision and change your complete way of your living. Okay, now in this particular section of the economy, there are two kinds of people, two kinds of categories of people. One, a working class, another people who do business. Now let us consider the people who are doing employment. Among the employees, that is people who are working, only 12% of the entire population who are working have got some pension scheme or the other where they are making a provision for retirement. Now what about 88%? 88% of the employees who are working do not have a pension scheme. Either they don't know what to save and how to do a retirement planning, or they don't have a provision in their particular employment. So this is very dangerous, my dear friends, because according to OECD, the link what I am giving here, the average age of a person's longevity for a male is 67 years right now. It's going to increase eventually as science and technology have reduced the ailments due to which the person demise happens. Now imagine you are going to have a solid tenure after retirement from the age of 60 to at least about 80. So 20 years, what are you going to do if you don't make a provision for retirement right now? Now, among the employees, I'm going to target only people who are in their 20s. Now, why I'm targeting for people who are in the 20s, because that's a very important age where you start your retirement planning. Now, why should you start your retirement planning when you are at an young age of 20s? Because there are three top reasons for that. Number one, when you start your retirement planning at the age of 20s, your premium for retirement is quite less. Your accumulation could be more. Your duration of accumulation could be more. Number two, when you reach the age of 40, that is where the risk of employment actually happens. Because technologies would have upgraded, new technologies would have been invented, and the companies or the corporates would try to induct new blood into the companies, putting the 40 plus people at a risk, which is also right now actually. It will be more when you reach 40. Number two, at that point of time, you can start having a passive income in form of a retirement income, which you would have planned at the age when you are in 20. So you can be out of employment, but still do certain jobs on a very restricted number of hours to gain a passive income, but still generate a retirement income lifelong. Okay, this is number 2 point. Number 3 point. Now, the course of employment nowadays, especially in private companies, let us not take government to account right now. Let us take the corporate and the private employees into account. Is going to be very different from what it is right now. See, pandemic has given rise to lot of things which are good and also bad. Corporate world, people who are working in corporate, especially in IT sector, are going to be at a great risk because the corporates in India have started copying the American culture. What is the American culture? The American culture is a contract type of job. Jobs are not going to be offered on a permanent basis going forward, because if they offer employment on a permanent basis, the companies have to pay you provident fund, gratuity, leave, other benefits like life insurance, like medical insurance, like holidays, and so many other things. And they don't want to do that. They would like to just keep your employment on a contract basis and see that you are paid on a project or a program to program basis. If you are having a good rapport with your boss or with the contractor, you might have a employment renewed or a contract renewed, but otherwise it's not going to happen. This is the main thing which you have to keep in mind. So all those things are going to happen in the next 5 to 7 years or maximum say 10 years. So now it is for your benefit that you need to be careful. You should start building up your investments and retirements in such a way that you should not be caught at a wrong foot when you are entering late 30s or 40s. For that to happen, you should start your retirement planning right now when you join an employment, or just within a very few years you join the employment. Because nobody likes to work very hard. Nobody likes to have a pressure lifelong. And if you want to have a carefree life or a financial freedom life, you need to generate a retirement income right from the age at the earliest, so that you can start doing things which you are actually interested in. You have a lot of hobbies, like teaching, coaching, or drawing, or attending seminars, or giving a public speaking, or do whatever it is for the benefit which you like. And through that, you can definitely earn an income. For that to substantiate, which may not be so much as your employment salary is, you should start building up your retirement so that that becomes your backup. So these are not just the 3 points which I want to highlight, because there are a number of things, number of reasons why you should start your retirement. Retirement planning is very important for people because they can be independent with the money they have on hand. It will be just like your work life getting replicated after retirement, because you don't want to be financially dependent on anybody or anything when you want to spend your money. Either it could be going out for a vacation, or going to a holy place for worship, or rather spending for your kith and kin, or spending for your children or grandchildren. You like to have your money on hand. For these things to happen, my dear friends, you should try to have a retirement income, because we all want to have, monthly income as we are habituated. See, to run a house, you need an income consolidated on a monthly basis. When you want that, when you're getting habituated that for over say 15 or 20 years, even after retirement, you would like to have one such. For that to happen, for a salary to come to you either through your employment, you should substitute a retirement income which will also come to you after your retirement. So the more earlier you start, the lesser is the amount you would be paying, and the more duration you can have for accumulating your assets. My dear friends, all the assets which are built over a period of time, say about 15-20 years, grow into bigger amount of money, grow into a huge portfolio. Nobody has become rich overnight with just 5 years or 7 years of savings. You need to build your savings patiently, determinedly, and in a very financial disciplined way for a period of 15 to 20 years. Only then your assets will accumulate in such a huge portion that you can start drawing a pension which is worth the name. For example, Warren Buffett has become a billionaire only after 65 years. He was a millionaire, definitely. He was an owner of a big company, Berkshire Hathaway and all the stuff before that. But he became famous in the world and consistently became a billionaire only after 65. So he was accumulating all his assets till that time. Bill Gates only after 45-50. So, my dear friends, it's a world-known truth that you need to accumulate your savings over a period of time. For that to happen, for your duration to be long enough, for the income to be generating more of interest and capital appreciation, you need to start as early as you are in 20s. So be cautious, my dear friends. For your secured life, for your rich life, you need to really start having a retirement planning in the form of capital appreciation, in the form of life coverage, and in the form of a regular income. You will need to invest on one plan, which I'm going to tell you if you contact me at the mobile number given in the description box. So, my dear friends, it is for you, and you have to select, and you have to be an action taker for securing your life, for seeing that you get a permanent pension whenever you want to retire. Because even if you want to retire early, your pension is going to be handy for you. And last but not the least, my dear friends, you can have a passive income right from the time when you're healthy, right from the time when you are in 40s, which is a great thing for you to design. But for that to happen, you need to take an action right now. Okay, my dear friends, with these few words, I would like to end my video. If you are in the mid-20s, please contact me at my mobile number, and I will help you have a brilliant retirement income throughout your life, tax-free and with a capital appreciation also. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so that you get more and more important videos, informative videos, and decision-making videos like this. Pass it on to your friends and relatives so that they also get this enlightenment. They have to start getting these thoughts and ideas for them to take an action, and follow me, and you will be better off than what you're right now.